Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we as a team, we will explaining about linear regression. The first one, there is Airlangga Aditya Nugraha, and then Wahid Fatailah, and then me as Rizky Adi Nugroho. Okay, next slide. The first one is the definition of regression. Regression analysis is a set of statistical processes for estimating the relationships between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables. Linear regression is a basic and commonly used type of predictive analysis. The overall idea of regression is to examine two things. One, does a set of predictor variables do a good job in predicting an outcome-dependent variable? And then two, which variables in particular are significant predictors of the outcome variable? And in what way do they indicate by the magnitude and sign of the beta estimates impact of the outcome variable? These regressions estimates are used to explain the relationship between one dependent variable and one or more independent variable. And then the type of linear regression divided by two types. The first one is simple linear regression. In simple linear regression, there is a relationships between a single independent variable as an input and a corresponding dependent variable as an output. This can be expressed in the form of straight line. And then the second one is multiple linear regression. Multiple linear regression, there is the relationship between two or more independent variables as inputs and the corresponding dependent variable as an output. The independent variables can be continuous or categorical. Then next slide. The applications of linear regression. In simple linear regressions, there is the application. The first one is predicting crop yields based on the amount of rainfall. Yield is dependent variable, while the amount of rainfall is independent variable. And then the second one is marks scored by student based on number of hours studied. Here marks scored is dependent variable, and number of hours studied is independent variable. And the last one is predicting the salary of a person based on years of experience. This experience becomes the independent variable, while salary becomes the dependent variable. And then in multiple linear regression side, the first one, it helps us predict trends and future values. It can be used to forecast the effects or impacts of change. And then the last one, it can be used to identify the strength of the effect that the independent variables have on a dependent variables. And then next slide. For the implementation of linear regression, there is two types. The first one is simple linear regression. We can look at the graph. There is independent variable and dependent variable. Independent variable is describe the line of x, and then dependent variable describe the line y, and then there is a slope as a regression line that cutting or uh, describe the y equals to mx. And then the second one is uh, multiple linear multiple linear regression. Uh, we can look at the graph at the right side. There is two slope of line that describe the two variables in independent variables. And then next slide. Use of regression has many practical uses. Most applications fall into one of the following two broad categories. The first one, if the goal is prediction, forecasting, or error reduction. Linear regression can be used to fit a predictive model to an observed dataset of values of the response and explanatory variables. And the second one, if the goal is to explain variation in the response variable that can be attributed to variation in the explanatory variables, linear regression analysis can be applied to quantify the strength of the relationship between the response and the explanatory variables. So there is some the uses of regression. There is data description, parameter estimation, prediction and estimation, and control. And then the next slide will be explained by Mr. Airlangga.
Okay, I will explain it in the next slide. There is the simple linear regression equation. The formula is an equation model that describes the relationship of one independent variable with one non-response variable, which is usually described in a straight line as shown in this picture. The simple linear regression equation in the formula is expressed by y equal to a plus b, which is the y equal to dependent variable, x equal to independent variable, b equal to slope equal to delta y equal to delta x, and the last a equal to y intercepts. Okay, next slide. Next slide is the formula for finding the slope of the line and the y-intercepts. To find the slope of the line, the formula is b equal to r multiplied by dividing the standard of deviation of y by the standard deviation of x. And next, to find the y-intercept is a equal to g bar minus the result of the multiplication of the slope of the line by x bar. Okay, next slide. The next slide is to find the value of the constanta a and b can be determined by using this equation. To find the slope of the line and the y-intercepts in this formula, where the value of xi is independent variable and yi is the dependent variable, and the value of the n is the total of amount of data. Okay, next slide. To measure of the strength of the relationship between the variable predictor x and the y response, then make an analysis whose the results are represented by a number known as a coefficient. Usually, in regression analysis is often carried out in conjunction with outcome analysis. The Pearson equation coefficient R is expressed by this formula, which is the following formula is xi equal to value of the x variable in a sample, x bar equal to mean of the values of the x variable, and next di equal to value of the y variable in a sample, and the last one y bar equal to mean of the value of the y variable. Okay. The next slide is presenting by Mr. Airlangga. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I will continue from this. simple linear regression analysis and test steps. The first one is determining the objective of simple linear regression analysis. The second one is identify the predictor and response variables. The third one is the collecting data in table form. Fourth, and the fourth one is calculate x squared, y squared, xy, and the total of each. The fifth one, calculating A and B using predetermined formula. Six, modeling the regression line equation. Seven, make prediction against the predictor or response variables. Eight, and the last one is the significance test. Use the t-test and determines the significance level. Maybe let's just implement it to the problem. Okay, now I have the problem example. This is the simple linear regression problem about the relationship between calories consumed with body weight. We have 10 students and then we have calories per day as independent variable or x and weight as dependent variable or y. Will consumption of the number of calories per day will affect body weights of the students? Okay, let's just that's the step one and step two. Next one is collecting calculate x squared, y squared, and xy and the total of each. Now we can create auxiliary tables to make calculation easier. As you can see on the left, there's a table of auxiliary tables. Next is calculating A and B using a predetermined formula. This is the A and B. Slope of the line is B and y-intercept is A. The B we get 0.149 and y-intercept we got 2.608. Okay, after we know the result of A and B, we just need to enter the result of into the formula. The formula is y equal to bx and A. So if we enter the equation, it becomes y equal to 2.608 plus 0.149 x. Now this is the data representation and regression lines of linear regression problem example will become. So in conclusion, if the student eat more calo calories each day, it will make them have more weight. Okay, I think that's all. And special thanks for the reference. And thank you. See you later.